It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In there at the knees, strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Why are these people swinging at balls?
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Another 0-2 coming.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider.
Great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score.
Make something happen.
Eliezer Hernandez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher. And I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me. A sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes. And 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's Corey Seager, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set and the pitch. There goes Buxton. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Buxton leads off second with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Carrying well.
And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty.
Boom, got down. Sorry, you have to stay up first.
And they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
This is pulled into right, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling them off first?
No.
Now batting, Justin Turner. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit.
Well, there's a chance.
But he can't get it as it's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Standing
Big Aaron Judge.
And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Yeah, let's go Rockies.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah. It's okay. He's actually one of the best hitters out there. Let him have a free pass.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Striding in for his first at-bat, Ian Happ, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather.
Starting battery, catcher number 38, Austin Hedges. Defense. Starting pitcher number 41, Chris Sale.
So stepping in, Juan Perez. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The next 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence.
That's down and in.
That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a reach, but it's
oh my God!
Get to that ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
How do you think that was a strike?
Second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know.
That's not a strike.
He looks fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins.
Standing in, Austin Hedges. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Austin.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you could even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Into the box, Chris Sale. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And this is scooped away and stays foul. So now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes.
Have a swing.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Byron Buxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Fuentes. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Nevers fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready now, Elias Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's another 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I'm so glad he checked up on that.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it
sure
sure looked
either.
tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. count even at 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And we take a look there at the Rockies' leaders in that category as he currently sits third on the team. Here's Joey Gallo now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
Who needs a steal? Who needs to have Story steal when Gallo can hit a 2-run home run? 4-run, 4-1 Colorado.
As the Rockies have staked themselves to a 4-1 lead.
3 more runs, Del Tacos.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, third baseman, number 14, Justin Turner.
In now, Justin Turner. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, first base.
So with 1 gone, there's a look at the Rockies' upcoming schedule here on the show for the next 7 days. Make plans to be with us. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
You may be seated. Aaron Judge on second.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Man at second here with 2 away, and Austin Hedges will be the next to hit.
Oh, all right, number 18, Austin Hedges.
Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Denver. Colorado leads it 4-1. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Anderson.
Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back
yes,
on
he
the
did.
swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway.
Doesn't
it's
matter.
0-1. In there at the knees.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do for strike 3.
Drilled to first.
Don't need to.
Devers has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
8-2. Oof.
Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors.
We haven't seen Big Sexy up yet.
So 1
probably
away
bring
here
him
with
up,
the bases
maybe.
empty, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
We still have Kevin Biggio. We haven't seen him in a while.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 down to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Juan Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
He's got a good slider anyways.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Perez makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
I don't think I wanted to swing, but I just did.
He's able to take the ball the other way here.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball. Get up.
Oh. Off the wall in right center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And now the runner's trying for third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play. The tag.
Good play.
Play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
What a play, Miami.
Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Alfaro.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Throws him on the fastball there. Jorge Alfaro goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
You got him.
The second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Victor Ornelas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Elieser Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
9-2.
Marlins leave one.
KC.
They trail it 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner in
what a
there
day,
for
Story.
base
What a
hit.
day.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Number 64 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. First offering on its way. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield, and nothing will come. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Elias Adams, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Into the box now, Roger Fuentes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
In now, Brian Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Devers gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Juan Perez. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Striding in, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Ornelas sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. Fouled off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off.
1-1. As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The pitcher,
coming to the plate now, Chris Sale to this point.
Sale.
First offering on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ornelas. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5.
So striding forward now, Corey Seager. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Popped straight up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Story hits a little over the 270 mark. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. He extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep.
This ball is...
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Rockies forced to settle for one.
Warning track power. It's killing that. It's killing me.
Rockies lead it 5. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Jorge Alfaro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. The first pitch.
Down to the plate, Christian Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Riding so and so. The 7th inning is over.
Down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Guerrero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Oh, that was a hanging
Marlins
changeup.
have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. For the current campaign, Devers is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season?
Devers, right field and carrying well. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Why are we scoring? Seriously, why are we scoring?
Fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Fuck off, Anding Lee.
It looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
The catcher,
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Turner, the runner at third. Devers over at second. Judge is over at first with one away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
One strike.
Did not get it. Oh.
Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game. Kevin Gill is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Francisco Mejia will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Slice down the left side, but foul. Gill is at least partially known for a good changeup. And it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Left side, but well fouled.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Adams right there on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Brandon Morrow will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 15.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1-0 the count. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Chance.
Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Roger Fuentes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3.
We get tacos.
Kenan Middleton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 99.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Perez is there. 1 away. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Now batting, left fielder.
All right.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
Out of here.
Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Rockies 8 and the Marlins 3. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 8.
Digging in, Ian Happ. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Shoots this one to first. Good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Good play first.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to
Popped
sit
up,
on
and that should do it.
without fearing going 1.
He brings it in, and the Rockies make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-3 is today's final. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale earns win number 7 on the season. Elieser Hernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
On 18 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.